We had approval from one of the major banks to fund the development. The problem with the big banks these days is they're quite conservative, and so their LVRs, for example, are quite low. And again, from people like me, we're trying to use our equity as best possible. So in other words, trying to put in as less real money or our money as we need to. I'd met Baxter Gamble from DFP. Again, prior to this development, I went around talking to all the different financiers prior to the development to see what you could get, couldn't get. Initially, we were going to fund through a bank, and as I said, we had an offer from one of the major banks. I then took that same offer to Baxter to see what we could do at DFP, and they provided, in my opinion, a better solution, less equity in. In fact, a better interest rate than we're getting from one of the major fours too. And again, a lot more flexible. And again, I had the concern with the banks that they can say yes to you, but until you sign on the dotted line and get the money, they can change their mind quite rapidly, and it is a concern. So you can't sign up builders if you're not 100% sure on financing. So we went with Baxter, and it's been a great process. They manage the back end of it well, and it's been smooth and great. It's very hard for a small person like me to go and talk to every financier in town, every bank, every third-party lender, because each one requires a relationship. You're best off using someone like DFP to do that, who know them all well, and they can hunt around. They know my situation, they know the business, and they know who to slot it with. And it's far easier letting someone like DFP, talk to all the people they know well. They've dealt with these characters for years and years and years. And so again, the path of least resistance is to go through someone like DFP. To summarise it, they're easy to deal with. They know a broad spectrum of financiers. They know who's going to like what we've got, or other clients of theirs. Certain banks or financial institutions, might like student accommodation, others don't. Some like childcare, some want to do industrial. So it's a matter of them working out who we best fit with, and that's something they do well. And again, they're experts in that field. I'm not, so I'm happy to let them do that side of it.